Gmodgem 1937. Laura Fist, hello. And theoretically, I have mouse control again. Great. Theoretically, this will work. I have no idea if any of this stuff's going to work. Ah, man. I seem to be missing a cat. Two, actually. Not sure where they went. It's all good. I gotta remember what we were doing here. Yeah. All sorts of stuff, I think. And I have no inventory space whatsoever. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce, awesome. Experimental generation, absolutely. I am experimenting using my own server to broadcast simultaneously to Twitch and YouTube because I apparently don't have enough to do. Man, I really need to drop some stuff and make some space. Except I think I have other issues. I need to make somewhere to hide for the night here. It's getting pretty close to darkness. I think theoretically everything is working too. It took a while. I blame Windows for some of my problems. I think one of the latest updates broke things, but I could be wrong. Because I don't... Hello. I don't think OBS changed things. I think Windows did. Because things don't work how they used to anymore. So I end up not knowing what in the heck is working and what isn't, and I can't seem to figure out why it isn't working. Which always makes for an interesting time. Okay, I think I want to cross the river. Where are we here? Navezgane, so that's going to turn around and go that way. Looking for a nice little flat area of land. I kind of like near the waters. Maybe right over here. I think this might work. Most difficult thing with streaming is getting everything to play nicely and continue to play nicely, I think. None of it is overly difficult on its own, honestly. It's all pretty straightforward stuff. But you do sometimes end up with instances of just not understanding why things aren't working when it looks like everything is actually set up correctly. Yes, Gmod, I am indeed using Windows 10. Why? I don't know. Well, actually, I can tell you exactly why. Because I bought a Windows 7 key, and I got a free upgrade to Windows 10. I got a really discounted Windows 7 key. Legitimately discounted, I feel I should mention. But just the same. Free upgrade to Windows 10, why not? Ooh, Raphael's treasure map. Okay, you hold on to that for a second, just so I can make sure I don't lose stuff. Okay, let's take Raphael's treasure map, and let's read it. Cold sweats, blah, blah, blah. Crazy Jake has kidnapped him. Many secret supply caches. Okay, cool. Can add that to the list of things to do. Yeah, you know, Windows 10, I don't have any problems with it necessarily. The reason I say why am I using it has more to do with why would I use something that doesn't necessarily have the same, rigor applied to it that Windows 7 or Windows 8 has had for years of use. That's really what I mean. And yet, I don't know, I mean, I'm okay with it. I don't really have any problem with it. One of the funniest things I think about Windows 10 is that they took a bunch of touch stuff out of it, which is really kind of hilarious if you have a Surface. It's like, why would you remove some of the ability to use your Surface? Hey, Austin. I have indeed heard there is a new prison. I don't know the location. That might be something that would be worth checking out here. I don't know if I can get to it today. And I don't mean the game day. I mean literally today. I'm not really sure about that. I'm kind of struggling to find where I want to build over here, actually. Maybe right here. This is a really small area, though. I'm looking for a nice flat ground. I mean, we could always use the road. I've done that before. I like building in the middle of the road. In fact, that might be the plan. Let's use the car. Mandy sack. That would be, what is that? 4 or 5 periods. I can't count from here. It looks very small on my screen. You'll have to forgive me. The fun part is, no one over on the YouTube side can see that. Mm-hmm. It's good stuff, right? Here, let me try something. Hi, cat. Oh, look at that. There we go. We sort of have things working, and I have a cat. Here, let's try this. Look at that. I have a cat. We'll see if the chat works. I'm not sure. It may or may not work. We'll find out. All right, let's dump some of this junk in here that I don't really need at the moment, because we really need to kind of get started on some building here right quick. And imagine that, it's actually working on Twitch, I think. I think it is. You tell me, is it working, Mandy? Because I'm not 100% positive it is. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, Gmod, this is a brand new computer, insofar as my Windows 10 is concerned. This computer I built, I don't know. It's been a little while now. Maybe a couple of months. Something like that. So this is actually a nice, basically brand new system. There are no major problems with it here. Oh, I don't want to make a hole in the ground. That's no fun. We got an hour before darkness. We can do this, right? I can stand around putting frames down. I'm gonna run out of wood, though, so I might want to, even though I don't really want to damage this axe, I think I'm gonna have to. I need to get more wood here. It's going to be a requirement. She's only going to stick around for a little while. I can pretty much tell you that. She's going to take off before too long. But we'll let her hang out on the stream as long as we can. Oh, look at that. She's like, don't touch me, human. Alright, I need more. Man, that early death just kind of way put me behind. Really kind of wrecked me a little bit. No stamina, all sorts of problems. Alright, there we go. Wow, that tree fell fast. I wonder if they adjusted that. You watched the last stream twice and you have no idea what happened. Well, maybe I can help you with that. What sort of things happened that didn't make any sense? And I'll do my best to explain for you, Mandy. I can't promise anything, but I will try to explain what happened. Let's see, we need to figure out what we're going to do here. I kind of like the idea of going back to my roots, so to speak. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets me... Here, let's do it this way. This will get me just covering the road entirely. I like the sound of that. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which would mean this one goes right there, and this one is going to end up slightly off the side of the road. And then we need, let's see, you need a spot right there, and you need one right there. And I need a lot more wooden frames. How many more am I making? None. All right, let's get a few of these guys put together. I'm going to need another... Sure, I'm going to need more than that. Let's just be honest, that's not going to be enough. I am overheating something fierce, too. Big time. Can I take my duster off? That'll probably help out. Yeah, that'll work. Well, it's cool. If something comes up during the stream and you're not sure what in the heck I'm doing or what's going on, just ask. It's cool. I don't mind explaining what's going on or trying to. This is a kind of odd game anyway, so if you're not familiar with it, then, then obviously it makes it kind of difficult to understand what in the heck is happening. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that is right. Oh, my German is so bad and rusty, but I try. Oh, hi. Hey, don't... Ah, crap, that's a wandering horde. Alright, I'm gonna have to do something about this. Uh-oh, you're not supposed to fly into me. Stay back there. Jeez. Look at them, they're just spinning around and flying right at me. You are not dead, so die. Yeah, I didn't think you were dead either. You were just stunned. Gun? Why use a gun when I have a perfectly fine bow and arrow? That I'm actually a much better shot with. Never mind, I totally missed right there. Could use the gun, but... Ah, crap, I ran out of arrows. Alright. Everyone knows you run faster with the knife. There you go. Take that, putrid girl. Crap, I need more arrows. Alright, well, we need more arrows. Arrows. Maximum arrows, please. I need a lot of them. Yeah, I could use my gun. Honestly, I could use the gun. But I have limited ammunition for it, and I'm trying to save it for day 7, basically. Just because that's going to be a necessity. Alright, we're kind of cheating here. I'm picking up my frames and then putting them back down because they won't have any damage on them. Nice little fun way to do things. The other problem, too, is right now my gun skill is so low. Why did I... Oh. Boo to that. Oh, because I need to drink water. Sorry, my bad. This mod looks... Or this HUD looks different. I installed a mod so that I can kind of see what's going on. You know, can see my temperature and all that sort of stuff. And, yeah, I'm not used to it yet, because I wasn't reading right there that I needed to drink. My bad. My bad. Alright, we need to put this together quickly here. I need to stop screwing around. Sure, let's build a bridge. That's going to be the only way to do this. Come on! So close. Alright, what do I have here? 4? These guys are at 4. Probably need to go up to, I don't know. I don't know. 6 or 8 would be ideal. But we can spend the night up here, which is kind of one of the cool things. How many frames do I have? Not enough. Okay, let us build a new bridge over here. We're going to go 2 more, and then that'll probably be sufficient, honestly. Yeah, I don't think there's many people who know I'm on Twitch, Mandy, so don't sweat it. It's all good. I see you. I'll talk to you. I'll respond. Honestly, I kind of think Twitch is the better streaming platform, but everyone knows I'm on YouTube, and, you know, kind of knows that's where to find me if they're so inclined, so I figure I kind of got to use both, you know. It's all good. I don't really mind doing it. It's just, it turns out it's actually quite interesting to get it all to work. I am going to break my leg, too, just to be clear. Don't be surprised when I break my leg. Zakid, I have the same access that you have, believe it or not. I am not playing anything special. the devs actually released a preview version. All you have to do is go into Steam, right-click the game, go to Properties, go to the Betas tab, choose the experimental, or latest experimental for your branch, and then hit OK and wait a little while. It'll work eventually. It'll give you a download, and you just download that and let it install and go through all your settings again, and you're good to go. That's all it takes. And you can be playing Alpha 15 too. It is technically Alpha 15 experimental because it's not finished, but I hear a zombie. Alright, I'm going to go into stealth mode for a minute here because I heard a zombie. And I need to reload while I'm thinking about things. I am really low on wood. Not good. Alright, I don't know where they are, so I guess we're okay here. And that one needs to be upgraded. 20 frames, that's still probably insufficient. Let's go get more wood. I don't really like any of these trees. Oh, here we go. We'll use one of these. This should be 1,000 over here, or 1,500. Or 900, whatever. Maybe they changed that. I noticed one was 900 earlier. They might have changed that. And the key with these tower builds is doing a lot of stuff in the middle to hold things up. Lots of bridge work, lots of trussing, or, you know, catwalks, however you want to refer to it. Just lots of stuff to keep yourself upright, so if you do fall, you don't fall as far as you otherwise might. I haven't done one of these builds in quite a while, though, actually. At least I don't think I have. I know I kind of did one for giggles at the end of a series, but I haven't built one of these for more proper purposes in quite a while. So, you know, it's always kind of fun to go back and try stuff again. See if you can improve upon it, find a different way to do things. Actually, I did do one of these 2 or 3 series ago, but I did a much smaller version. Or at least it was much lower. I remember that now. I'm going to do a different way to get into this, too. We're not going to do... Sorry, I think I hear a dog or something. There's definitely a zombie around. I hear it. Where are you? Cat? Why you hiding? Alright, I don't know where they are. So, clearly the correct answer is to not worry about it. The correct solution. How high do we want to go? Actually, let's do that. The whole maths thing, huh? You know, it's not too bad. You just gotta kind of be careful about stuff. That's really all it comes down to. Take your time with everything, and it generally works out okay. I mean, it's probably best to not be building when you are doing it in the middle of the night. But, you know, it all works out. Generally speaking. Hey! Come back. Okay, that looks alright. This will take a little while, unfortunately. This is kind of the boring part. I'm pretty sure that this will be able to hold up well against at least a day 7 horde. If not, a day, I don't know, a day 14 horde, especially once I do a couple of upgrades. It's crazy how effective these are, or at least how effective they used to be. I think there have been some changes. So it's entirely possible this won't work out very well. Kind of hope it won't, actually. Might seem weird to say, but it'd be kind of cool if it didn't work out. I'd like that. Present a new challenge. That'd be fun. Okay, I'm going to have to do something for the interim. So let's do this. This will work for now. All right, let's get our frames back here. Probably should go up higher. Can still do that. It's not too late. Wood frame. Sure. I need more wood. A build in the image of a cat. Actually, I like that idea. Like a big cat head. I'm not very good at that sort of stuff, but that would be kind of fun to do. I think I'd have to sit down with some graph paper and figure out how to do that. Like a big emoji cat or something. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, good call, Austin. I probably should. I'm going to end up building about another 1,000 of them before the series is done. Wow, those trees just fall, like, right away now. It used to be they would take forever to fall over. Now they just drop like a rock. That's interesting. Here, we'll go ahead and favorite it right now. Good call on that. I'm still not a big fan of the HUD menu or the crafting menu. It's just meh. Not a big fan. Alright, so we can put one more up there. And that does leave a couple more ladders around. You can use, you can kind of use sod anyway in the base game. Might not be the exact same as what you're talking about, Zekad, but, you know, it does have at least something similar in the standard game that you can use. Let's go up, I don't know how high to go here. I'm going to say let's go 2 more. I like being up a little higher. I think one of the series I did, I went up to 25 or 26 blocks, something like that, which at the time was the limit of how high you needed to go to basically not generate any interest with the zombies. I don't think that's the case anymore. Or if it is, I just don't remember. I know there is someone around. I can hear you. I can hear you somewhere. I don't see you. Oh, there it is. You see him right there? On the bridge. Swimming on the bridge. That's where you are. I've been hearing that guy for a while now. Didn't know where he was. Well, now I know. Knowing is half the battle. I wanted to... What was I trying to do here? Trying not to break a leg. I am not convinced that it's going to happen. Here, let's do this. And then we can do something like that. And I want to get rid of this guy. That's kind of annoying. Hello? Oh. You killed your... How did you die? Weird. He died. I know, a cat surprised too. Oh, alright. Well, whatever. Back to putting up ladders. We're not going to keep these ladders here permanently, I don't believe. So, it's just kind of a workaround for the moment. I think I'll end up doing something a little similar to what I did a couple series ago. I think. That one still needs a couple of frames. One more, there we go. Can actually see a couple of stars or something moving around in it. I don't know how many changes they made graphically for this version of the game. Kind of said it before in the last stream, but I've actually not paid very close attention to what they have going on for this version of the game, and I did that intentionally just so I could, you know, be surprised by all the various new things and really just be able to kind of enjoy it. Yeah, Zach, they have it in, what is it? Yeah, there you go. Sod. Boom, right there. Plant fibers and dirt fragments. It's been in the game for, quite a few builds now. Since maybe 13 or 12? I don't remember. It's been quite a while, though. It's definitely not a new thing, but me personally, I very rarely use it because it's so easy to get wood. Especially these days. It is just so quick to grab a bunch of wood that I'm generally okay with using wood to build stuff. It's quick, it's easy, it's efficient. And speaking of it, I need more. Let's go back to that guy. Where are my favorites? Wood frames, here we go. We're going to need another 20 or so of those. Maybe more, I'm not really sure. I haven't bothered to do the math. This is what, a 9 by 9? Something like that? There we go. Kind of have the beginnings of a little ramp here. Not bad. Just another 9 there, another 9 here, another 9 here, and another 9 here, and we're pretty much good to go. Not sure if I want to go hit the tool store today. That's just right down the road over there. I think that's right there. Which means there's a bookstore down the road this way, I believe. I don't think the sod in the regular game hardens. It just is what it is. I could be wrong on that. But I don't believe it does anything special. Now, maybe the modded one would do something different, but I don't think the standard one does. I think it's pretty much... Oh, sorry. That was my cat. I think. She just switched scenes on me. Sorry. Oh, man. I think that's what happened there. I'm not positive. I think. Presumably you could still hear me when it was all black. I don't know. Maybe you couldn't. I don't know. Theoretically it's still working now? Or it's working again? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. Perhaps. Potentially. Yeah, I think what happened is I have my number pad, the actual, number pad set up as a bunch of hotkeys in OBS. And that's how I can kind of switch from various stuff. Switch scenes, that sort of thing. I think what happened is my cat hit one of those keys. Which means I should probably change them because she's doing that a lot, actually. So, it's all good. Daniel, welcome to the stream. Missed you on the last one. I did see you on the Ark one. And I've run out of wood. Of course I have. Do I have enough to make a secure storage chest? Not at all. Great. I need more. All right, let's go find a little more. Oh, I'm going to risk my life with a ladder. Where are you, ladder? Right there? Nope. Oh, look at that. That was great. I almost broke my leg right there. I told you I was going to break my leg. I almost did. I kind of feel bad now for not breaking my leg and instead saving myself. I'll try harder next time. That's why I don't want to use ladders. Ladders and I don't get along very well. You can't see them because they're just a crappy texture. I'm waiting for the day when ladders are an actual model that... I mean, they are kind of a model, but they're really just a flat texture. Waiting for the day that they're an actual model and you can see them. I mean, I hate this. Look at this. Can't see it. I mean, barely see it. And if you walk over the edge in the wrong spot like I did, like a complete fool, well, you kind of get what you deserve in that case, but I didn't realize that was the incorrect spot. I should have, because, you know, I can do math, but nope. Could not see where I was going. It's all right, though. I'm just going to knock a few of these in, and then we're going to get going here. I actually want to put a secure storage chest down, and I'm just going to do it kind of... here, let's see. What do we have for storage? I just kind of want to do... Yeah, we'll just do one of these guys for now. I just want a quick thing. I'm not going to worry about moving stuff around just yet. We'll be fine with this. It'll work out okay. Kick your internet. Make it play nicely. Let's put that guy in there. We don't need the hides. We don't really... I don't know how I want to do this. We can put the empties in there. We definitely don't need the auger blade. 9mm, we don't need that in there. Drop the beer off. I'm going to play it very unsafe and drop that off. We don't need the steel arrows. Don't need the forged iron. Don't need the coal. Don't need that pile of empties. I might keep the 4, but I think I'll just run without. And that looks about good. All right, so theoretically it's this one. I can see the ladder right there. Oof. Yeah, just something that would kind of highlight the ladder would really be nice. Just something so I can see it. And so others, of course, too. I mean, not just me, obviously, but you know what I mean, right? Yeah, I would love to have, I don't know, like... auger mace. I think that would be pretty cool, actually. I kind of want to see, you know, like just a jury-rigged sword or something. Even something like that would be fine. You don't need to get anything super crazy over the top, make it ridiculously powerful. In fact, all of the handmade stuff probably shouldn't be all that powerful if we're going to, you know, really talk about it here. But I don't know. Yeah, I would be on board with some different stuff. Absolutely. I think that would be a lot of fun. I do kind of get bored of some of just, you know, having nothing but clubs. That's not the great thing. Oh yeah, good call on the bedroll. Thank you for that reminder. Never mind, it says it right there on the screen. Make a bedroll, dummy. I was going to run right out with doing it because that's how I roll. So let me grab a bunch of plant fibers here. And I'm going to grab a few extras just because I want to have a few extras on hand. And then we'll go throw that down on the ground. I'm obviously going to have to make some changes to that little tower. It's not a final sort of thing at this point. It's something to get us through a night, basically. I do like that compared to Ark, I can run at full speed when I'm crafting. It's not to say anything about realism or anything along those lines, because it's certainly not about that, but I just kind of like that I can do it. I don't have enough stones to make another one of those. All right. So let's go ahead and pop you down. We're just going to lay this guy, I don't know, right there. Boom, done. And ladder, right there. Probably shouldn't do this today. Should probably wait. Oh, man, I don't know. Tool store or not? Yay or nay on the tool store? Wait until I have some more levels and can get better stuff? Or go now? I don't know. Yay or nay? I can't decide. I should probably spend some points on stuff, too. Where is... Can I get one of those yet? There we go. That's a good one to have. That's a very good one to have. I might try this one just because. Just because. I started off with such a poor start that, you know, whatever, let's play with it, why not? Oh, you know what I should probably do, too? Here, let's go ahead and... Oh, that was right over its head. Where'd you go? Are you down at the water? Oh, there you are. I don't want to shoot it in the butt. It's going to take too long. Come on. Stop moving for a minute. Alright, whatever. We'll just shoot it in the butt. It's going to run back to the tool store. Maybe. And there it goes. That's mine. Hands off, you jerk zombies. Yeah, they're coming in for the dead meat. They smell the deer. All right, let's get rid of that stuff. And I want to go drop the meat off right quick. We don't need it right now, but I'm just going to go drop it back off at the tower. Oh, look at that. A little bit of coal right there. That's handy. All right, just going to leave that. Cat, are you getting annoyed yet? Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. Zombies do go for brains, but they also go for decaying animals, so it's one of those things. I always clean up any bodies that I leave. It's just a good way to do things. That we don't need. We will save those bones, because those will be handy. Oh, look at that. We've got enough for a forge, I think. Is that right? How many do we need for a bellows? Bellows, 20, and then we need a forge. Which, yep, we can do a forge right now. That's pretty awesome. I mean, sure, still need some clay, but minor details. Not bad. That puts us in a pretty good spot, actually. Don't need those sandwiches. I'm going to leave those. It's kind of crazy. They changed the price of a bunch of things, so I feel like I just have to pick up every rock I find now. Occasionally stop and do this for a little while. This gets old. I mean, really, this gets old. This is the one thing I don't like about these kinds of games. This just gets old. It's all good, though. Get a little bonus at the end if you go all the way to knock it all down, so works out okay. All right, good chunk of feathers there. That's going to be helpful. More stones. Nope, I'm going to ignore her. She didn't really see me. I presume there's some new stuff with wood then, huh, Zakad? Like I said, I haven't taken a look at everything, so that might be something to go look at just to see what other options are available. All right, big guy. You know what actually I do need? I do need to do this. Here, let's go to that. Did I not make one? Wooden bow. Favorite. There we go. I really should make another bow. I'm pretty sure I can get up to at least a low orange now. I would think. Yeah, there we go. Low orange it is. So let us switch this guy out. Put you down there. I'm just going to drop that. I don't really care about doing anything with it right now. And let's shoot some zombies.